sessions, the media pandemic, the 2 sessions to be held until now, till May, late May, and today. Pandemic across the world, we expected that the 2 sessions for this year will last relatively shorter. And for today, the press conference is going to be the CPPCC, which is a Chinese the Chinese consultative conference, the National Consultative Conference, and another part of the China's National Congress. And the press conference will be held in about 15 minutes. And during this interim, we will show you the preparation for the 2 sessions and for the conference. We know that because of the coronavirus, everything has to be prepared, especially in relation to the hygiene issue. We have to keep the place free of the coronavirus in order for it to continue smoothly. And I'll show you details of how preparation work has been done. For example, the face mask. You must have noticed the device on my face. This is the glasses with you can use this little device to do this live stream. And if you have any issues that you care about, mostly about the virus, of course, you can leave your comments and your questions to all the CGTN digital platforms, microblog and Facebook, as well as Twitter. And let's see around as and although I'm familiar with the geography inside, but this something that is different from conferences from the previous years. Note now I'm about to approach to another with a lot of reporters, so I better put this on and observing social distancing rule, so my voice might be a little bit muffled. Normally we wouldn't have the media center, but now you can tell we have to pay extra attention to hand sanitation and also to clean the area that you might touch. Okay, now let's I'll give an order to the my cameraman of the press conference. The avenue is all the same. I've been in this place for the last 4 years. For every 2 session seasons, we are here to live stream, to broadcast to the rest of the world what is going on about China politics. And the place is the same. Reporters have been preparing for the coverage, of course, but we can notice this as per my experience. Normally, this zone is packed with reporters. Compared to the previous press conference held in the past few years, the number of reporters are not as many as the last few years. And we can see between different chairs the distance been kept. And presumably the biggest difference for this year is on the stage. That is a live transmission from someone else. Normally, we can approach to the stage to show this a little bit clearly. Now we can find there's still a lot of reporters, and we have to dodge a little bit. So on the stage, actually, it's not table, it's not chairs, it's a big screen with a live signal transmitted to it. So the people from the CPPCC that are going to take questions after 3 o'clock this afternoon, actually not in this very room. They are going to take questions from the reporters live, and the whole event will be transmitted live to the world. So from my experience, I've never have a press conference with another reporter sitting or standing this far away from me, because here's where we are going to sit, and because everybody is wearing a mask, so I guess we can keep a safe distance from each other to take all the necessary precaution. So let's move a little bit to the entrance, because apparently we don't want to interfere with other reporters' work, and this is the environment for the next few days, presumably a week or so, that we as reporters from CGTN will work in. Although we're familiar with the environment, but because of the extra precautions against the virus, it feels slightly different. For the next few days, throughout this year's 2 sessions, there's nothing but coronavirus going to be the key topic. For every press conference, for every single opportunity, as long as we can raise questions to the government officials, to the lawmakers, coronavirus will be there. Because the world, the entire world, has not seen such a huge issue that affects nearly everybody on the world for many years. And this is not just a Chinese issue, but as China is the second largest economy in the world, China's move is definitely going to affect other people, definitely going to affect other countries. And that's why this avenue is going to be very significant in the next few days, because of the message sent from this room, sent from the people, the significance, the effect, not just the 1.4 billion people in this country, but across the world. And because the coronavirus knows no boundary, we have to, as a human being, we have to fight this war together. And China will have to coordinate its effort with other countries. And we're part of this war against a common enemy. And that's our job here, to tell the world China's effort, China's policies to work not just with its own people, but with the rest of the world to win this war. And we believe we will win this war. And if you, no matter where you live, no matter which country you live, if you have any problem, if you have any issue with coronavirus with the Chinese effort and the policies against this. Comment, leave your issue on the CGTN's digital platforms, including Facebook, Twitter, even Instagram, and domestically, Weibo, of course. And we will bring your questions to the two sessions, to the event, to the press conference, and we'll ask your questions for you to the officials concerned. And during the 2020 Chinese two sessions to an end. And in about 5 minutes, don't go away, in about 5 minutes, we will show you this first press conference of the CPPCC, the Chinese People's Political Consultative Convention, in about 5 minutes. And all the key questions will be asked during the next event. So stay tuned to CGTN. Don't go away. Be with us.